College football is upon us. We're going to discuss which months from the college football calendar are the best months to enjoy this amazing sport. We're going to start from the worst month and then end with the best month to enjoy college football. As you can tell, it's the dog days of summer. I'm getting to a point where I'm talking about months instead of actual football. So comment down below if you want to see me make a certain video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me more than you know. Now let's get started. There are technically 6 months that contain college football, and yes, we are counting August. Speaking of August, they come in last at 6th, containing just 1 week of college football, and most of the country doesn't even play this week. Of course, I'm referring to week 0. Now, this week isn't all doom and gloom. It's like an appetizer before the real deal. We get college game day on this day. We get the Aer Lingus Classic in Ireland, which has proven to be a fun game in recent years. Many people don't see it as the official start to college football, including myself, but it's still fun to see football on our TVs once again. 5th on this list is similar to August in the way that it has barely any games. It's January. Does January contain the end of the playoffs and the national championship? Yes, it does. Does January have the last of the elite teams in the nation battling it out for a chance at a national title? Yes, it does. But is January the best month of college football? Absolutely not. Not even close. The reason why January is so low is the same reason for week 0. There isn't a full slate of college ball anywhere. There's not many games on this month, and honestly, it's the saddest month because the whole season is done and over with. Around this time is when you start to look forward to next fall and you stare the offseason dead in the face. December is our 4th month on the list. This month has a lot going on, and the main reason why it's ahead of January is the amount of football there is compared to the last 2. As you can tell, the amount of games scheduled really affects this list. I think it's one of the main qualities to compare months. Now, this is where college football regular season is no more, which is very depressing, and it is why it didn't make the top 3. But despite that, you can have conference championships, you have the first few rounds of the playoff, and also you have the majority of bowl games being played at the end of this month. All of this elite cold football combined with the holiday season is an immaculate experience. You get more time off usually around this time to spend with family, and what comes with that are playoffs and bowl games that you get to enjoy on a cold December night with your family. It's honestly a great time. Now, deciding the top 3 on this list was incredibly hard, but for 3rd place, I had to go with September. This one was really hard to decide because September is the official start of college football. It is the first full month into the best sport on earth. It's where every fan base in the country still has hope they can have an extraordinary season. It's really just the start and the hopeful month. The month where your team beats FCS opponent by 50 points and it makes you believe you have the nation's best offensive and defensive teams you've seen in years. Now, it was tough not putting this one in the top 2 because it's when you got all this football to still look forward to while being in a full slate, but the quality of games of September usually isn't the greatest. Conference play doesn't usually start until later in the season. This month, for many teams, is where you play lesser opponents to get a feel for how your team is. But nonetheless, it's a top-tier month, and it made the top 3. Now it's time for number 2, and based on how you look at these last 2 months, you could flip-flop them. But in my personal opinion, November is the 2nd best month for college football. It is such an elite month. This is where you can really see the playoff picture take shape and understand how each team has progressed or regressed since last season. This month also contains rivalry week. In my personal opinion, it is the best week of all of sports. This month is when teams either die or make a name for themselves and survive the playoff race. This is where you separate the bowl teams from national contenders. Now, with all of that being said, the main downside to this month is there is no regular season to look forward to after this. That is why it is not in my number 1 spot. Yes, it is an elite month filled with end-of-the-year drama. You got Thanksgiving and chilly football, but then you realize your team is done playing every single Saturday after this month is over with. After every game in November, you get this feeling in your stomach reminding you this season is about over and it won't be here for very much longer, and that is why it's number 2. Now, if you're not a moron, you can already tell which month is superior to all the others, and that month is the spooky October month of college football. This is when you can really tell the air is getting crisp, fall is here, and winter is coming. This is the definition of football weather. Chilly nights on college campuses, the school semester is in full effect, conference games are in abundance, everyone is playing their brand of football at an elite level. This year in 2026, Halloween falls on a college football Saturday. College game day that morning will be spooky. College campuses across the country will be partying. The stadiums will be filled to the brim, hoping for a dark upset. We are in full swing of the season, and you still have the end of November to enjoy these full slates. It just feels like it's never going to end. This is the peak of college football. This is the peak of the college football season. Nothing gets better than this. Put your TV in the backyard and build a fire on a chilly October night with friends and family, all kinds of food, and just enjoying the simplicities of American football. Now, the only downside to October is this is the month where most teams in the country have their bye weeks. I believe like 80-90% of teams are going to have bye weeks during this month. So most fans will spend a week not being able to watch their team, but you still have a full slate to keep you company that Saturday. So if you are a college football fan, it's not the end of the world. But other than that, nothing beats a Saturday in October. As you can see, I prioritize the college football regular season more than I do the playoffs, and it's the main reason why I'm against expansion of the playoff format. You put more teams into the playoff, the regular season becomes way less important. And if you're a college football enthusiast like me, you understand the regular season is the backbone of the sport, and it's what separates it from the NFL. I just want to thank you all for watching this video until the end. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe and follow my Twitter. We will be following the season not only on here on YouTube, but as well as on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Let me know your opinions down in the comments, and like always, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.